Aquarius, let's start with your reading. Today, we're going to look into your recent past, current energies, and near future. And then we will immediately clarify in order to find out more details about your messages. Now, let's begin right away with your reading. All right, a lot of major arcana here. They're all major arcana except for one, the Six of Swords. And also the main energies of major arcana. There is definitely something right here which is major. Every time you see all of these major arcana, it means that this can be a life-changing event, a very important shift, transformation, Aquarius. So let's start from the main energy, which is justice reversed. There is something here, Aquarius, that you perceive as deeply unfair. And you're feeling the need to say something right now, or to do something, but for yourself this time. And it seems to be in response to what the other person did to you. There is something or someone who might have played mind games, who might have taken advantage of the situation. And now, you know what? You're starting to think that you should play games too. You should also be less transparent, less available, and let the other person come to you instead. There's definitely a lot going on here, and I want to make sure that we dive deep into this message in order to understand what's really going on, but also how to best proceed from this moment forward. First of all, recent past, the Hangman and the Lovers. Honestly, given the main energy, it doesn't surprise me to see the Lovers here. This is a person who was very close to your heart. Someone who you would have never given up on. Someone who you would have sacrificed everything for. The Hangman sacrifices. Without thinking about it twice. You know, unfortunately, it's true that sometimes the people you love the most can hurt you the most. But this time you were hoping for a different type of outcome. You were hoping for this to last and to be something you could have relied on. Obviously, things didn't go as planned, but we'll come back to this to see what happened in between the two of you. In the current energies, the Chariot and the Six of Swords. I see you currently wanting to escape a thought, or even escape reality, wishing that you could just wake up in a place where this was just a distant memory, you know? You're feeling ready to leave all of this behind and finally find that excitement for the future once again, the Chariot, wanting to go somewhere and feeling good about it. But there is something that keeps taking you back to this, whether it is to the same person or to the same type of dynamic that you're trying to escape. This definitely needs more cards. So hang in there because we'll see what this is about as soon as we clarify. Now, in the near future, the Hierophant and Judgment. The moment of truth for you, Aquarius. Don't underestimate this incoming energy because with Judgment, this is the moment that can really change it all for you. This is a decision that you'll have to make. Although what I'm seeing is that the crossroad you have in front of you is actually an illusion. If you look at it the right way, you will realize that you only have one choice here. Not sure why yet, but again, hang in there. We'll dig deeper into this in a minute. Let's start clarifying and let's begin with your recent past. Let's see what we have for that energy. Ace of Swords, Knight of Swords, and Three of Swords. With the Four of Swords, this is a love that really looked beautiful at first, but that eventually it just turned out to limit you, to hinder you. What I see here is that there has been a time where you thought you were truly going to spend the rest of your life with this person. Ace of Swords, new beginning, a clear new beginning as well. It really felt right and it felt real. You had no doubts about that. You felt as though you had everything you needed in the moment. And you can truly draw a line in between the person you were before this connection and the person you became after it. Maybe before then, you never really thought about committing long term, right? Building a family, even moving together perhaps. But this person just made you want to get out of your comfort zone and, in a sense, risk it all. We have this beautiful Knight of Swords here, which definitely talks about obsessing with a goal, going for it, not being scared about it at all. From what I see so far, I can tell that at some point the dynamic between the two of you was definitely unbalanced. There was something that you gave a lot of, and this person was instead returning very little to you. It could have been affection, attention, or even loyalty, something that was not optional to you. This was a rude awakening, Aquarius. I can definitely see that. But let's see where this is taking you today, especially considering the Four of Swords. Oh my God, what is going on? 3, 4, 5 of Swords. There is definitely an evolution here. Whether you're aware of not, you're not stuck. And you'll soon see why I say that and what I mean by that. So let's go to the current energies and let's clarify that. Okay. All right. Eight of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, and the Devil right here. Listen, Aquarius, regardless of what you tell yourself on the surface, I see that deep down you feel that it's going to be impossible for you to let go of this, the Devil. Although time has passed and you probably feel that even if you had the chance, you wouldn't go back to this person, there is a part of you that still responds to the memory of this connection over here. What I see is that you need to start giving yourself more credit. You thought for the longest time that if you ever needed to let go of this person, you would have never been able to do so. Yet, here you are. You feel that this would be impossible for you to do when instead you have already done it. 3, 4, 5 of Swords, and now the 6 of Swords. You have already moved on. 6 of Swords coming up here again. Moving on from what is not good for you. Don't feel like you can't because you already have. You truly thought that you needed this person, that they were essential for your happiness, for your stability. Maybe, you shared a house with them. You built a family with them, possible. But the truth is that there is no one you need in order to be happy and in order to be balanced. Way too often we forget that happiness is not something that is given to us. Happiness is a choice. And if you were to look at the situation with fresh eyes, you would already see that you're doing much better without the other person. You just need to accept the state change, going from one version to the other of yourself. And so all you need to do is accepting whatever has already happened and look forward, because you have a lot to look forward to. So let's look into it. Let's clarify the near future energy. Two of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, and 9 of Swords with the King of Cups. As I suspected, this is a fake crossroad, Aquarius. There is something that is going to happen here. Something that potentially is going to be communicated to you that will make you feel as though you'll have the possibility to revisit a situation from the past. At first, you'll think to engage in this just to get closure, right? But from what I'm seeing right here, you already got all the closure that you needed, Aquarius. The cards here are saying, stop opening doors to toxic people and call it closure. You already know what you needed to know. And the only choice that you have right now is to choose yourself, Aquarius. Right here, Two of Pentacles. Should I go left? Should I go right? Should I say yes? Should I say no? But look at this. The Nine of Swords. Do you want to go back to this? Do you want to go back to feeling this way? I don't think so. If you were to put yourself first, you would know that there is no way that you can give this person another chance, even if it's just to talk, right? This is either going to be them contacting you or you all of a sudden feeling the impulse to say something to them, to send a message. Again, Aquarius, don't forget that the choice is always one. You always have to choose you. Doesn't matter what the heart says. You need to make sure that you don't fall back into a situation where you always end up hurting. It's easy to get lost into the passion of the back and forth as well, you know? The push and pull energy creates sparks and passion, but at the same time, it doesn't allow you to build up. You always stay on the same level, and you deserve much more than that, period. So, I don't know about you, but I'm curious to see what this is going to be. Let's see what you should expect in the near future when it comes to this energy. Let's see also how to best handle it. And then finally, let's look into what you should expect after all of this happens. What is life going to be like after this love, after this connection that you thought you were going to have forever? But I think that you can have much better, to be honest with you. So let's see what you have coming up in your near future and also in your distant future as well. If you want to keep going with the messages, Aquarius, just follow me in the extended reading link below in the description box. Also, don't forget that every single week I randomly select viewers who have watched the extended video to offer them a 100% free personal live 45-minute reading. I send out emails every Monday morning to confirm. Please make sure to check out your spam folder as well. Now, stay tuned for the extended preview coming right up after this. Welcome back to your extended reading, Aquarius. The bridging energy taking us from this current situation to the incoming events. The Queen of Swords, finally. Right here, we clearly see a very intense conversation coming up. Get ready to see the truth. Get ready to know the truth. And honestly, I feel that especially in situations like this, all you need is to have the truth and then acknowledge the truth as well in order to be free, from something that maybe, yes, at some point, it did make you happy. It did meet your needs and all, but you need to understand when it's time to let go of something. And I feel that what you have coming up, it's going to be the reward for everything you had to go through. But first, this. You need to really do things right here. And you need to make sure, as we usually say, to put yourself first. Look at this. This is a lot of messages. This is a lot of information coming towards you. Not just coming towards you, but coming towards you fast. And trust me when I say that, in the moment, it's going to be hard to understand what to do. So let's see what this is about, and then we will see how it's going to evolve and what else you should expect in the next few months. Let's start by clarifying this Knight of Wands, which really talks about an unexpected event and communication action coming in. Okay. All right, do you see what I'm seeing? We have the Moon and Strength, Two of Wands, and what do we have right here? The Lovers, once again. This is clearly coming in at the perfect time, but there is something about it that you were not expecting at all. What we